You're good. You're good. You're good.
What's that?
You're good. You're good. Smile, Ridgely.
Thank you.
Please stand. The Boys Latin School of Maryland instills the core values of courage, integrity, and compassion in each boy, as embodied by our motto, Esse quam mudere, to be rather than to seem. By understanding how boys learn best, our talented faculty fosters enduring personal relationships and empowers each student to strive for academic and personal excellence. Please be seated. Members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, staff, parents, and family members, friends, and especially members of the class of 2025, it is my pleasure to welcome you to this morning's 181st commencement exercises of the Boys Latin School of Maryland. As we begin, I'd like to take this opportunity and ask the parents and grandparents of the graduating class to please stand. Parents and grandparents, please stand. Fellas, join me in thanking them for their support and sacrifice. Today's activities would not be possible without the meticulous planning of Ms. Katie Michelson. Thanks as well to our facilities, communications, technology, and administrative staffs for your help in supporting today's event. Join me in thanking them as well. It's my pleasure to introduce the valedictorian for the class of 2025, Charlie London. Charlie came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade, and I'd say you've done pretty well in your time here. In the upper school, your cumulative GPA has exceeded 4.0 throughout your tenure. In fact, there are only A's on your transcript since the 2nd semester of 9th grade. However, upon review, I did notice that there was a terrible stain on your transcript, an A- in honors pre-calc in the 1st semester of 9th grade. I've conferred with Mrs. Weslowski, Ms. Mullally, and Mr. Zalaskowitz, and we all agree summer school is available for you if you'd like to remediate. Please join me in welcoming our valedictorian, Charlie London.
Thank you, Mr. Post. Good morning, faculties, families, and class of 2025. Here we are, and once again, here I am. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Just like that, 720 days of high school, filled with laughter, tears, and memories, are coming to an end. Some of us have been at BL for 7 years, others for 4, and a few for over 13. Ultimately, these are our final moments as students at Boys Latin before we head off on our own unique paths. I encourage everyone to take a moment to soak it in. To your sides are your brothers for life. In front of you are some of our biggest supporters: parents, teachers, siblings, and friends. As we head away from Lake Avenue, never forget the community we have been a part of here. Even when we are hundreds, or for some of us thousands of miles apart, we will always have this moment collectively. I want to quickly take a second to tell a story about my freshman year of high school. Tennis season had just ended, and we were about to embark on what Frankie so elegantly coined the walk on Lake Ave, but more aptly described as a 15-minute trek to Tropical. As we waited in Coach Z's room, 2 seniors on the team, Finn Hopkins and Marcus Engel, were talking to the valedictorian, Paul O'Connor, about how he earned the title. I watched wide-eyed as Paul, with a modest smile and a hint of discomfort, said he had gotten just 1 A- in all of high school. Seeing how impressed everyone was and how inspired I felt, I started to wonder what it would take to get there myself. Over the next 3 years, I challenged myself to do well in school. By now, you might think you know where the speech is going. Work hard, take your work seriously, and do well in school. But actually, I want to say the opposite. You see, as this day has loomed closer, I have found myself reflecting greatly on the past 7 years since I joined Boys Latin in the 6th grade. As I look back, I recall many of the amazing and not so amazing memories of high school. I think about staying up late to play Minecraft and Call of Duty with friends, cheering at football and lacrosse games with classmates, playing pickup basketball in the GAC during lunch, running Zams at Logan's house, and being with our class at school dances. What didn't I think about? Scoring well on a math test or writing a good English essay. Even in class, what stuck with me most wasn't the academic successes. It was the people and the shared moments. I'm fortunate to say I have very few regrets from high school, but the regrets that I do have come down to the same thing: not spending enough time with the people I care about. I regret the countless free blocks I spent doing homework when I could have been socializing. I regret cutting family dinners short so I could go to my room to finish my work. I regret not going out on some weekends and skipping out on trips with the basketball team so I could study for exams. Simply put, I regret prioritizing my grades over my relationships. I'm honored to be standing here today, though I'm sure many of you are tired of hearing me talk. Nonetheless, this position has taught me a great lesson, one that comes from the heart, not the head. It is that no award or title is more valuable than the bonds we've built with each other. Don't worry, teachers. I'm not saying we shouldn't try in school, because we should absolutely put time and effort into everything we do. I am saying that at the same time, we must learn to create a balanced life where academics and other obligations do not take away from the importance of spending time with the people we love. No homework, test, game, or job will ever be more important than our family and friends. With that being said, there are some people in the Boys Latin community that I would like to address. First and foremost, to Dog Pound, Barron's Advisory, the soccer, basketball, and tennis teams, all my friends in the class of 2025. I came to Boys Latin to be in a grade with 80 great guys. I am leaving with 80 brothers. Our grade has grown close over the years, from being together in the Eigelhart to do asynchronous work during COVID, to Hershey Park trips, and most recently the senior retreat. We have so many fond everyday memories together, including watching school plays, seeing our robotics guys grind through the winter, and listening to the band and chorus during seasonal concerts. Additionally, there are many standout memories throughout high school, from witnessing a battle of two titans as Bagby narrowly defeated Ridgely in a legendary hot dog eating contest, to the winter concert when we came together to sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm ashamed to admit I did not know the words when the microphone was passed to me, but rest assured I have since brushed up on my Christmas caroling. In addition, our grade has been through tremendous adversity as a whole, but has stayed close through it all. A pertinent example of this was just recently when we planned an entire barbecue for the senior garden with a DJ set, cornhole, grills, and food. When we were told we couldn't have an open flame on campus, instead of calling it off, Connor stepped up and offered to host, and as a grade, we moved the entire barbecue. It did not matter where we were or what we were doing, even getting up at 5 in the morning to watch the sunrise. All that mattered was that we were together. So, let's carry the bonds we've made here through life. I can't wait to see all of you, along with honorary alumnus of the class of 2025, Mr. Post, at our class reunions in the future. And to my teachers, I could go on listing each of you individually, but I'll spare you the extra time, which I'm sure all of you in particular will appreciate. You all make BL so special, and I feel lucky to have formed relationships with many of you on such a personal level. If you take one thing away from this speech, let it be this: cherish your relationships and always be there for the people you care about. It's easy to lose sight of this when a test, big game, or a promotion looms near, but when all else fails, the people in your life will be the ones you turn to. And finally, I would like to end this speech by answering a few questions I wrote in a letter to myself shortly after the conversation between Paul, Finn, and Marcus. Did we get valedictorian? Yes. Was it worth it? Can we dunk? Nope. Did we go D1? Not quite. And did we marry Margot Robbie? Still working on it. Congratulations to the class of 25. Thank you, and go Lakers.
Thank you, Charlie, for your good words on behalf of the class of 2025. Let's give him another round of applause. Each spring, the members of the senior class, the faculty and administration nominate and vote on recipients for the various commencement awards. The first award is the J. Elwood Peter Memorial Award. It was established by Mr. and Mrs. C.M. Peter to be presented to that member of the senior class who, in the opinion of his classmates, possesses the characteristics of heart, mind, and conduct that manifest a spirit of love for and helpfulness to his fellow men, as were exemplified by their son, J. Elwood Harrison Peter of the class of 1934. The J. Elwood Peter Memorial Award is presented to Eli Holder. The Jack H. Williams Award for Benevolence was established by the school in 1978 in memory of Mr. Williams, member of the class of 1938 and beloved headmaster who passed away in 1978. Jack H. Williams Award for Benevolence is presented to Eli Holder. Mr. Matt Kennedy of the class of 1976, Boys Latin's Director of Alumni Relations, will present the next award.
Good soggy morning to everyone. The Julian and Carolyn Smith Alumni Award was established in 1916 by the Alumni Association and dedicated in 2012 to the Smiths. It is awarded to a member of the senior class for leadership based on character. And this year's Alumni Cup Award goes to Charlie London.
It's my pleasure to introduce the head of the upper school, Mrs. Amy Weslowski, who will present the next awards. Mrs. Wesloski.
The faculty awards are presented each year to members of the graduating class. Each award is inscribed with comments that the faculty has shared about the senior who is honored. The first faculty award is presented to Logan Hollins. Logan, you are a true BL lifer who has been a part of the Boys Latin community since kindergarten and someone who will leave a lasting impact on our school through your passion, purpose, and leadership. You are unapologetically yourself with a quirky sense of humor and relentlessly curiosity. You bring energy and insight to every space you enter. You don't just participate, you engage thoughtfully and intentionally. Whether as a class officer, a position that you held for 4 years of the upper school, directing the school plays, or building service opportunities that benefit our greater community. You have always helped Lakers come together in meaningful ways. Logan, your unwavering commitment to our core values of courage, compassion, and integrity have left an indelible mark on our community, and you will truly be missed. Congratulations. The next faculty award is presented to Marshall Stevenson. Marshall, you are in every sense a Renaissance man, curious, committed, and endlessly engaged in the world around you. You approach academics, athletics, leadership, and service with a quiet determination and deep humility. Whether you are balancing a demanding course load, playing sports, leading multiple clubs, working a job, or earning the distinction of Eagle Scout, you do it with integrity and without seeking the spotlight. A quiet and humble leader, you lead not with volume, but with values. Each day, you make a point to check in with those around you, offering thoughtful conversation and genuine interest in the lives and passions of others. Marshall, we are better for having you have a part of this community. Congrats. The next faculty award is presented to Liam Gershacker. Liam, you are a kind of person who works tirelessly behind the scenes, not for recognition, but for the simple love of contributing. Whether you are building sets for productions, solving complex challenges on the robotics squad, or offering a helping hand to a fellow Laker or teacher, you give your time generously and without hesitation. Your academic success speaks for itself, but what sets you apart is your humility, kindness, and steady, quiet way you lift everyone around you. You are a Laker who is always there, ready to support, help, explain, and make our school community better in the ways that often go unnoticed but are never unappreciated. We honor you, a valued member of our robotics team, a true team player, and a kind and generous spirit. Liam, thank you for being exactly who you are and for showing us what quiet leadership looks like. Congratulations. The next faculty award goes to Keegan McClure. Keegan, your presence has quietly but powerfully shaped our Boys Latin community. You are one of those rare individuals who may fly under the radar at times, but whose character, kindness, and steady leadership are impossible to overlook. Your teachers commented your engagement in class, your sharp wit, and the positive energy you bring to every discussion. Whether you are contributing to an English seminar or encouraging a classmate, You show deep consideration for those around you. You are a leader in the truest sense of the word, not because you seek attention, but because you consistently lead by example. You've demonstrated how leadership can be both humble and transformational. Your impact extends beyond the classroom and clubs, as you are one teacher described, simply a wonderful soul. Keegan, thank you for your unwavering kindness, your quiet strength, and your genuine care for our community. Congratulations. Keegan. And our final faculty award goes to Elijah Fanatia. Elijah, although you have just been on BL as an upperclassman, you have made a lasting and deeply endearing impression on our community. You joined us from New Zealand, bringing a signature accent we've all come to love. It's one of the many ways you stand out, but it's your curiosity, kindness, maturity, and inclusivity that have truly defined your time here on Lake Ave. Elijah, you are the ultimate glue guy. Someone who brings people together regardless of their age, background, or interests. In the dorms, you are a steady, friendly presence. In the classroom, you thrive in discussion-based environments where your thoughtful contributions elevate every conversation. Elijah, thank you for the warmth you bring, the character you show, and yes, that accent we'll miss having in the hallways.
Gentlemen, congratulations on your achievements and recognition. Please join me in another round of applause for them. Commencement represents that moment of limbo, suspended between what has been and what shall be, collectively as a part of this school and individually as you look out onto the horizon of your future. This, of course, would not be possible without the tireless efforts of our faculty, who display a genuine joy of teaching and a genuine love for learning each and every day. Your teachers displayed creativity, resilience, and resolve to guide you through your time here on Lake Avenue. I would ask my colleagues to please stand. Join me in thanking them for their great effort. In the awarding of your diplomas, we celebrate the journey that each of you has walked that leads you here today. Later, as we present your diploma to you, you'll hear the voice of this community reflected back about each of you. You'll hear the voices of all of your advisors, your teachers, coaches, a whole host of other faculty members who've known you from your first days here to your final moments as a student here at Boys Latin. In particular, I'd like to thank Mrs. Badminton, Mr. Barron, Ms. Mullally, and Mr. Zalaskowitz for your editorial splendor. Thank you, friends, for helping to make this experience come to life. Join me in thanking them. The diploma of the Boys Latin School of Maryland is awarded to those individuals who successfully completed the high school course of studies as determined by the Board of Trustees, the headmaster, and the faculty. I would ask that Mr. Richard Bagby, a member of the class of 1982 and president of the Board of Trustees, join me for the presentation of diplomas. It is customary for current and past trustees to present diplomas to family members who graduate, and at the request of the Alumni Association, alumni fathers and grandfathers will also be present for the awarding of the diplomas. Please join me in welcoming Mrs. Weslowski to read the graduates' names. Go time.
You ready? Yao Kwaba Akufo.
Yao came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. As you described in your senior speech, you worked hard to follow in the footsteps of your brothers, but ultimately you forged your own path. You have an enthusiasm for learning, and teachers note that you're sincere and honest, bringing great insights to class discussions. You lead with infectious energy, making important contributions as a Laker buddy, helped to lead the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in the Black Student Union, serving as a facilitator of regional diversity conferences. Your positivity was put to the test earlier this year as you confronted a season-ending knee injury in basketball. Undeterred, you captained the varsity team from the bench, earning the Spirit Award at the end of the season. Our hallways will definitely be a little quieter next year without you, Yao, but the legacy of your leadership and love of our school remains. Next year, Yao will attend Temple University.
John Stephen Anacarico, Jr.
Jack began at Boys Latin in the lower school and returned to the 9th grade. You're a precocious student, earning top honors academically across all disciplines. Your intrinsic curiosity leads you to explore and consider new ideas and then add your own spin. A member of the math team in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, you possess wide and varied interests. Your passion for meteorology led you to your study at the University of Miami's Hurricane Academy, an experience which you shared with great enthusiasm in front of the upper school. Now, you and I might disagree occasionally about your snowball scale and whether schools should remain open, but there's no question you're way more accurate than any local weatherman is, obviously. You love sports, having played soccer and baseball, but from your first moments in the upper school, you dreamed of live streaming and announcing our BL sporting events to the world. Over the past few years, you've spearheaded the Game Day Club, becoming the voice of BL football and basketball, bringing Lakers sports to audiences literally all over the world. Next year, Jack will attend Virginia Tech. Congratulations.
I invite President of the Board of Trustees, Richard Bagby, to present the diploma to William Boyd Bagby.
Will has been with us since the beginning, one of the 18 graduates in the class of 2025 who began in kindergarten, pre-first, or first grade. You have a great sense of humor, but that wasn't clear in your first days here when you had to contend with some big emotions because your non-nut safe cookie was contraband on our campus at the time and had to be removed. A naturally talented scholar, you've built a reputation as a diligent and hardworking student who's motivated by the learning and the achievement that follows. Teachers appreciate your ability to play with ideas along with your unwavering commitment to personal excellence. That extends beyond the classroom to our inaugural clay target team and on the varsity wrestling and varsity football teams. You started on the gridiron all 4 years of high school, including a memorable fumble recovery and scamper for a touchdown while beating St. Paul's. You served as captain, earning all MIA and Super 22 honors and winning the Baltimore chapter of the National Football Foundation's Scholar Athlete Award this year. Will, you are a mature and compassionate young man who sees, feels, and thinks deeply. Next year, Will will attend Cornell University and play football for the Big Red.
Spencer Andrew Becker.
Spencer came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. With a great attitude and even better sense of humor, it's been wonderful to see how you, Pickles, have come into your own throughout your time on Lake Avenue. You've been involved in every facet of school life, from cleaning tables after lunch, to the Jewish Awareness Club and Michelin Men, to serving as a Laker buddy. Hardworking and positive, you've earned the respect of the faculty for your care for others and your commitment to doing right things well. No surprise that you took on a leading role in the One Love Club and that you were selected to serve as a leader and then student director of our senior retreat. While you may claim your greatest accomplishment was your two-time rec ball basketball championship, you love to cheer on and wear the maroon and white, playing on the varsity volleyball and varsity lacrosse teams, a passion which directed your college search. You play, learn, and lead with your heart, and your impact here will be felt for a long time. Next year, Spencer will attend the University of Mary Washington and play lacrosse. Yeah.
Noah Harold Bernstein.
Noah came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Quiet and respectful, you've worked to face your challenges head-on with a desire for continuous improvement, viewing each day as a new opportunity to do even better than the day before. A talented reader and writer, you're authentic and reflective in your writing and discussions. You apply those same strengths of analysis in tackling abstract concepts, solving problems with creativity and insight. You've been involved in a variety of activities, including the Jewish Awareness Club and the Michelin Men and the Investment Club. You played baseball early on and found wrestling, where you made important contributions to the varsity team, earning Most Improved Award during your career. Most of all, Noah, you're appreciated for your warm smile and your open heart, characteristics that have built enduring personal relationships among faculty and students alike. Next year, Noah will take a gap year before attending Ursinus College. Congratulations.
Jacob Flynn Bissett.
Jake came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade, and you've shown tremendous growth during that time. You've excelled academically here on Lake Avenue, achieving great results in the most rigorous courses across multiple disciplines. While you tend to be on the quieter side, your sly sense of humor sneaks up on classmates, and make no mistake, you're well respected for being sensitive to the needs of your peers. They take notice when you speak, especially of your beliefs and convictions. Your interests know no bounds, from the math team in the investment club to Model UN and the Dungeons & Dragons Club. You played tennis, and you've been involved in the robotics program. With an inquisitive mind and a knack for tinkering and building, you've been inspired to pursue mechanical engineering, and I suppose it's no surprise then that you brought in an 11,000-piece Lego set to advisory just to work on with your friends. Next year, Jake will attend Lehigh University.
Colton Hammond Bordick.
Colton also came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Faculty note that you're an affable and good-natured young man, reflecting that you lift up others with your great sense of humor and your terrific smile. You spoke eloquently about the importance and impact of family relationships in your senior speech. That empathy shows through in your relationships here on campus with friends and faculty alike, though we've got some question about your judgment in terms of having Gary Held as a business partner in your landscaping business. What is it? 2 guys, a truck, and a power washer? What could possibly go wrong? Well, you made some great cameos on BLTV. You love to fish and be outdoors, especially if it means time with family and friends. You were a 4-year starter and vocal leader of the varsity baseball team, 3 times earning all conference honors, along with all Metro recognition. Next year, Colton will attend Flagler College.
Giovanni Antonio Borsoni.
Gio came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. Faculty have reflected that while you may not be the loudest in the room, you have a lot to say. You have a strong and active mind and possess an inner drive that motivates you. You're incredibly thoughtful and great powers of observation, making you a loyal and trustworthy friend to others. You participated in the art club and the One Love Club. You faced significant adversity overcoming knee surgeries, and you worked incredibly hard to return to athletics. You played lacrosse, joined the varsity golf team this year, and showed unmatched grit and determination on the soccer field. You helped to lead the varsity squad, earning all conference honors and winning the Unsung Hero Award. That says it all about you, Gio. You quietly and fiercely worked to overcome challenges, all while setting a powerful example for those around you. Next year, Gio will attend the Ohio State University and pursue ROTC training and service in the United States Marine Corps. Congratulations.
Samuel Lord Briggs.
Sam came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. Faculty see and appreciate that you've shown solid and steady progress both in your pursuit of knowledge and skill development through your time in the upper school. You're consistently well prepared and contribute well to class projects and discussions. You've shown great initiative, working diligently and independently to take on new challenges. Quiet, good-natured, and likable, you prioritize family and the outdoors, as evidenced in your senior speech when you told the story of running into a bear while on a family hike. You've been involved in the Baltimore Hunger Project and served as a Laker buddy. You're also a member of the One Love Club, Pickleball Club, and Investment Society. Played soccer and basketball and contributed to the varsity lacrosse team. That interest informed your college search process, and next year, Sam will attend the College of Worcester and play lacrosse.
Elijah Nathaniel Cobb.
Elijah came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. Faculty have noted that you take great pride and great care to be the best version of yourself. You treat others the way you would want to be treated, showing great respect and compassion for your classmates. You dive into classes setting high standards for yourself and then seek to meet and then exceed those expectations. You're not afraid to form strong opinions, and you spark lively discussions, whether it's in class or when engaged in a heated sports debate and advisory. You were active in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in the Black Student Union and served as a student leader for the regional conference. You played varsity baseball throughout your years in the upper school, and though the team typically does not award individual honors, you won the Never Quit Award this year. When the opportunity to start presented itself during senior year, you produced big hits in big situations, all because you never gave up and you never gave in. Next year, Elijah will attend Clark Atlanta University.
I invite Trustee Joseph Cowan to come forward and present the diploma to William Cowan Calhoun.
Will came to Boys Latin in middle school. Your journey's been one of steady improvement over the years. You're a kind-hearted and likable young man who's learned that with consistent focus and attention to detail, good results happen. You've learned to bear down and to do the hard work in order to be successful. Faculty appreciate that you're a positive and engaged communicator, and you do especially well in areas that interest you personally, like business and economics. As a result, you lend good insights and take on a leading role in projects and discussions, making great connections between concepts and real-world examples. You've been involved in the pickleball and spirit clubs along with the Outdoorsman Club, reflecting your love of fishing and being on the water. In the upper school, you played soccer and squash and contributed to the varsity lacrosse team, especially in your senior year. That passion influenced your college search, and will attend Flagler College in the fall and play lacrosse. Congratulations.
Colby Ryan Crooks.
Colby came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. While you strike many as quiet on first impression, we know you to be quite funny with your dry sense of humor. Faculty members use terms like responsible, reliable, and dutiful to describe you. You bring a strong moral compass that classmates and teachers respect, paired with an easygoing personality and sharp intellect that enrich every classroom experience. You're a driven student who succeeded in a rigorous course load, earning Williams Scholars and National Honor Society recognition. An active member of our community, you participated in the Film Society and the Investment Society. You played on the varsity squash team, winning team honors this year, and you also played varsity lacrosse. You did all this while putting in long hours working at a job outside of school. You are celebrated as a quiet and humble leader who truly leads by example. Next year, Colby will attend the University of Maryland. Congratulations.
Ethan Joel Daniels.
Ethan has been with us since the beginning. Faculty members comment that you are a careful and conscientious student. Your curiosity emerged in your early days in the lower school. You brought insight to material and fresh perspectives and honest feedback on a range of topics throughout your academic career. As a classmate, you're a valued lab or project partner, displaying patience and understanding and explaining abstract concepts or working to solve a problem creatively and collaboratively. You take an active role in class discussions, enhancing them with your own insightful comments. Your interests and knowledge range well beyond the classroom, including any and all type of aircraft, Formula One racing, and rock climbing. You're a person of depth and a person of substance, motivated to stand for and act on your principles. On campus, you've been involved in a variety of clubs and activities, which includes leading the GSA and participating in the math team, book club, games club, and tech club, and also as a member of the robotics program. Your interest in science and engineering has led you to pursue mechanical engineering at Rochester Institute of Technology next year. Congratulations. Really proud of you. Well done.
Jack Ronan Davis.
Jack came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Faculty have commented that you are a true academic who pursues his passions with dedication and thoughtfulness. Enterprising and inquisitive, you're curious about everything from making your own Tesla coil to testing the limits of our library's collection on Napoleonic history. No surprise that, as an underclassman, you won the Socratic Award for the pursuit of knowledge. Among your many interests, you co-founded the Tech Club and were involved in the FCA Model UN, served as a peer coach for mock trial, and you even found time to build sets for the plays. Your true passion is robotics, reflecting your own intellectual interests and leadership abilities. Splendidly decked out in your buffalo plaid suit, the team returned to its elite level of competition, coming up just short in this year's regional championship. You have a natural ability to communicate complex concepts clearly, deepening others' knowledge and helping to bring consensus to a diverse group of problem solvers. Next year, Jack will continue to pursue robotics engineering and perhaps even play rugby at Worcester Polytechnic Institute. Congratulations.
Logan Christopher Dax.
Logan came to Boys Latin in middle school. Faculty members describe you as a clever, enthusiastic, and hardworking student who possesses an extraordinary sense of empathy. Your selflessness is best reflected in the positive contributions you make to the community. First to cheer on your classmates, last to leave the locker room, you always lead by example. You bring focus and engagement, curiosity, and open mind to classes. You often serve as the voice of reason in class discussions, and you're quick to support classmates who might be struggling. You display a strong sense of purpose, and you elevate others with your authenticity and your capacity for joy. You've been deeply involved in the life of the school, participating early on in the Jewish Awareness Club, and then the One Love Club, Michelin Men, and Investment Society. You played varsity soccer, captaining the squad and winning the Team Spirit Award, and also tended the goal for the varsity lacrosse team. Pursuing your interests in business and economics, Logan will attend Randolph-Macon College in the fall and also play lacrosse. Congratulations.
Thomas Neil Diaconis.
Thomas came to Boys Latin in the upper school from the great city of Boston. We know it's not easy to transition to a new school and state in the middle of high school, but you worked hard to take on that challenge. The community knows you as a positive and capable student with a cheerful disposition and fun-loving personality. Faculty see great potential in you and have remarked on your growth, especially over the past couple of years. You ask good questions, bringing a mature perspective to discussion about business and finance. You sought to immerse yourself in life on Lake Avenue, participating in Model UN, and were an expert witness for the mock trial team, completely foiling the efforts of opposing counsel who was unable to have you comment as they would have hoped that you would. You've brought a passion for promotion to our community, whether it's as an entrepreneur of a belt company or as our resident alumni interviewer for BLTV. Thomas, we won't be surprised to see you on Shark Tank someday. And next year, he will attend Rollins College. Congratulations.
Jacob Carey Dombrowski.
Jake came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Faculty have reflected that you are kind and honest, both a healthy skeptic and an inquisitive soul. You have a good understanding of what matters in life as you're genuine and show up as your true self. You have a passion for history and you like to have conversations about the big questions in life, politics, the universe, small things. You've shown steady improvement developing a more mature work ethic. Last year, you passionately petitioned to enroll in an AP history course and have more than delivered this year. An avid hunter, you love the outdoors along with a passion for cars and trucks. You balance your school commitments while earning your Eagle Scout rank and working a job outside of school. You applied your life experiences in schooling your advisor on how to properly wash and clean an industrial kitchen on Service Learning Day earlier this year. We have no doubt that your growth here bodes well for the next steps. Jake will attend Towson University.
Jacob Benjamin Dryban.
Jake has been with us since the beginning. Lower school faculty recall that you weren't exactly a morning person initially, but you became super motivated and displayed so much growth over time that you won back-to-back Live Like a Laker awards in 3rd and 4th grade. Upbeat and positive, you add depth and dimension to class discussions, taking the right kinds of risks when asking and answering questions. Your humor and commentary can be both memorable and sophisticated. Faculty appreciate that your authenticity and strong values inform a compassionate and courageous voice that is attuned to others' perspectives and experiences. You were involved in lacrosse early on in the Jewish Awareness Club. As you detailed in your senior speech, you've chosen to pursue the family business of car sales, and you've already started to walk along that career path. You shared with us the life lessons you've already learned as you learn from the experiences and challenges of customers and clients. You genuinely care about people, and your integrity and empathy builds and fosters relationships based on mutual respect and trust. Next year, Jake will attend Flagler College while also continuing his career. Congratulations.
Frederick White Fleming.
Jake. Fritz came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Teachers observed that while you began your career as quiet and reserved, you soon emerged as a confident and driven student. Faculty and peers alike respect how genuine and fearless you can be in the pursuit of knowledge. You work well with your classmates, and your enthusiasm and maturity speak to the emergence of a scholar at heart who looks to truly deepen his understanding of the world. Your interest in science led you to pursue AP courses in biology and chemistry while also taking organic chemistry through the Global Online Academy. You explored various pursuits like football and robotics while also being involved in the anatomy, chess, and tech clubs. You were a phenomenal mock trial captain, organized, attentive, and deeply supportive of younger teammates, setting a lasting example for future leaders. You hope to pursue a career in medicine and will be serving as an intern at Johns Hopkins Hospital this summer and then attend Emory University. Congratulations.
Elijah Norman Henry Fonatia.
Elijah came to Boys Latin in the upper school. Our first graduate from New Zealand, you made an indelible impression on our community. Universally, one word encompasses you: joy. You find it, you share it, you exude it each and every day. Your upbeat and positive nature is your calling card. You're kind and authentic in all that you do. From day one, you were all in for Boys Latin, from the bowling club and FCA to your leadership in the dormitory. Your perspective and worldview has helped to open the eyes and raise the sights of classmates to the vast and varied opportunities available here and around the world. You recognize the many sacrifices that families make to be a part of the BL community, and you demonstrate that spirit of gratitude in every interaction you have. A loyal and supportive teammate, you're a talented basketball player, and you put in the long hours before and after school and well into the evenings practicing your craft and committed to improving. You've just finalized your plans to continue your academic and athletic career at Harford Community College next year as you continue to pursue Division I athletics and basketball. But the legacy, Elijah, that you leave here at Boys Latin is truly one of a kind. Congratulations.
Jared William Forsheimer.
Jared came to Boys Latin in the lower school. Thoughtful and curious, you're an excellent student who consistently asks great questions, showcasing your keen intellect. You're passionate about computer science and approach complex challenges with creativity, determination, and resilience. You've also developed as a writer, offering depth and insight in your analysis. You're someone who's taken all sorts of the right kinds of risks in your growth. Whether it's baking or knitting or, in your own words, slowly learning the guitar, you love to try new things and share your experiences with others. You came to find a valuable spot on the sidelines of the varsity football program. A team manager developed into a significant contributor. You were involved in the mock trial program and also took on leading roles in the math team, Hispanic Awareness Club, and the Tech Club. You channeled your passion for science, math, and engineering into robotics, serving as a programmer and analyst. You'll continue these pursuits next year at Rochester Institute of Technology. Congratulations.
Connor Donald Franklin.
Connor's been with us since the beginning. It's been a pleasure to have in our community from your first days here. Highly cerebral and widely respected, you're a talented reader and writer, acknowledged in winning the Writing Prowess Award. You offer sharp, insightful analysis and are unabashed in taking on tough questions or interpreting difficult passages. You contextualize discussion topics with ease, offering critical analysis and expressing yourself in a mature and sophisticated manner. You're known, too, for your sense of humor, quick-witted and sarcastic, which is more than tempered by your big heart. You care about what's right and are deeply committed to the process of learning for yourself and for others. It's seen in your role as a volunteer in Reading Partners and in your involvement in the Investment Society, Model UN, and the Jewish Awareness Club. You played varsity volleyball in addition to investing significant time to club volleyball outside of school. Your interest in finance led to an internship with Cave Valley Partners and informed your college search. Next year, Connor will attend the Kelley School of Business and the Hutton Honors College at Indiana University. Congratulations.
Hayden Thomas Freund.
Hayden's also been with us since the beginning. Always smiling and always pleasant, you're a charismatic student who is fascinated by fast and sleek cars, constantly researching them and regularly outrunning anyone with your unique knowledge. You're a strong student who's found consistent success through your efforts to thoroughly grasp material. You have a knack for tackling challenges head-on and are always eager to learn more. You've excelled in computer science, demonstrating a facility for solving difficult problems while taking on innovative projects over a wide array of topics. You write with clarity and insight, and your thoughtful contributions to class discussions are valued and respected by your peers. You're a good friend to your peers and a force of reason when others might get a little excited. You've been involved in the Michelin Men and the chess, tech, and yoga clubs. You also played volleyball throughout your years here. With a love of travel and adventure, you hope to pursue study abroad and will attend Rollins College next year. Congratulations.
James Dandred Gherkin.
Rich came to Boys Latin in middle school. As you described in your senior speech, your family moved from the West to Baltimore, presented lots of challenges. You fully immersed yourself in the life of the school, where you're distinguished by your strong character and your sense of personal discipline. You are unfailingly polite, kind, and thoughtful, a model, respectful citizen for our community. While quiet and reserved by nature, you're constantly observing and thinking, shown best in your ability to come up with obscure answers during advisory trivia. You're a good student who's worked to succeed while challenging yourself more and more each year. You take your work seriously and you take great pride in it. All the while, you never seek attention. You're always well prepared to make a habit of doing the little things well, dependable, on time, and always doing the right thing. Always. You're a good athlete playing varsity soccer and indoor futsal while also playing varsity lacrosse. This informed your college search, and next year, Ridge will attend Susquehanna University and play lacrosse. Congratulations.
Cooper James Grabowski.
Cooper came to Boys Latin in middle school. Whether you're kidding or you're serious, your great sense of humor and insightful comments and questions distinguish you. You've grown significantly as a student here. Building greater confidence in your abilities has enabled you to give yourself permission to really stretch and to grow. Sincere and thoughtful, you work well with your classmates in projects and as a peer editor, demonstrating understanding of the material while showing great empathy for your peers. You've been involved in so many facets of school life, running varsity cross country, playing badminton, while participating in the book and games clubs, film society, and the math team. You delighted us on the saxophone in the band and entertained us on the stage in various roles in the theater arts program. Your contributions recognized in this year's Honors Assembly. Next year, Cooper will attend Appalachian State University. Congratulations.
Dylan Marcus Graney.
Dylan came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. You've made tremendous progress in your years here, working diligently to find your rhythm both in the classroom and in the life of the community. You developed an optimistic, can-do attitude that's translated into an appetite for learning, particularly as you make real-life connections to material. And your knowledge, Dylan, of geography is otherworldly. See what I did there? Not only do you know the locations of countries, state capitals, or rivers, but for fun, you can look at a random picture of a street from somewhere in the world and using context clues, guess which country the picture's from. And you're usually right. You've been involved in the FCA, pickleball, and One Love clubs. Your greatest interest outside the classroom has been on the ice, tending the net for the varsity hockey team, along with a significant commitment to club hockey outside of school. Most of all, you are a thoughtful, kind, and supportive of your classmates and show genuine interest and concern for the lives of others. Next year, Dylan will attend the College of Charleston. Congratulations.
Liam Nathan Gersacker.
Liam came to Boys Latin in the upper school. Undaunted by more than an hour-long commute to school each way, you quickly established yourself as a talented and dedicated student. Faculty reflect that you're a kind soul who's always happy to help others. While quiet and reserved, you have a quick wit and a great sense of humor that shines in conversations and class discussions. Always well-prepared and focused, you're methodical and detail-oriented, consistently demonstrating mastery of concepts. You immerse yourself in life here, from the Military History Club to the Tech Club and Investment Society and the Math Team. You also found a home in the robotics program, lending your innovative approaches to problem solving both in practical and imaginative ways. You have a passion for aviation, and you've spent long hours pursuing your pilot's license outside of school. That passion's informed your college search, and you'll pursue electrical engineering and aviation at Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University in the fall. Congratulations.
Marvin Nasir Harris.
Marvin has been with us since the beginning. Lower school faculty recall how from your earliest days you've made a mark as a sensitive and caring member of our community. Never seeking the spotlight, you're a conscientious young man who holds himself to high personal standards. Faculty see and reflect that you're a deep thinker with a strong moral compass. You've evolved into a fantastic writer, all while giving valuable feedback to your peers. You have a methodical approach to your studies, and your maturity and sense of purpose shine through all that you do. You had a leadership role in the Black Student Union, and you served as a senior leader of the mock trial team. You were a lawyer coach for every match and took seriously your mentoring of the younger team members, sacrificing your own preparation to reassure the less experienced members who were nervous about their first matches. Your legacy will be felt next year because of your mentoring and strong character. Next year, Marvin will attend Atlanta University. Congratulations.
Garrett J. Held.
Garrett came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade, and you matured significantly as a result of investing in yourself as a student and learner. You came to understand the correlation between your efforts and development of good habits with the results leading to excellent outcomes. Your improved focus and attention to detail helped to develop a solid command of material. Friendly and outgoing, you make good contributions in class discussions, making connections between different concepts, particularly impressive in your junior year U.S. History 1945 to the present class. Best class ever? Best class ever. Your natural charisma and welcoming nature drew you to serve in the One Love Club and as a Laker buddy, which you have reflected were some of the most meaningful experiences you've ever had here. You're a talented athlete acknowledged in winning the Coaches Cup for teamwork and leadership. You captained the varsity soccer team, winning team and all-conference honors, and tend to go for the varsity lacrosse team, winning team and all-conference honors as well. You'll continue to play lacrosse collegiately, attending the Naval Academy Prep School next year before your appointment to the United States Naval Academy. Congratulations.
Lincoln Xavier Herring.
Lincoln came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Hailing from Murrieta, California, Lincoln is our first graduate to have been a part of the Residential Life program throughout his 4 years in the upper school. Quiet and highly intelligent, you are very much in tune to what's going on around you. Faculty observe that you're uncommonly good as a student and as a leader, which made you a natural choice to serve as a leader of our senior retreat as a junior and an inaugural dorm monitor this year. You're a serious and gifted student. Your unwavering dedication has led to significant accomplishments, including departmental honors in history and computer science. Faculty have observed that you can pack a tremendous amount of information into your written work, and similarly, while you may not be the first to volunteer to speak, your peers listen closely and carefully to what you have to say because of the power of your insight and analysis. You're a talented lacrosse player, having contributed meaningfully to the varsity squad, and you'll continue that pursuit when you attend Yale University this fall. Congratulations.
Matthew Carlton Higgins.
Matt came to Boys Latin in the upper school, joining the class from the San Francisco Bay Area. Faculty have reflected that you've grown immensely as a student. Your upbeat personality and strong sense of responsibility have earned the respect of your teachers, and they all note that you're one of the most polite and respectful students that they've ever taught. They see you as an active participant who finds ways to share insights and draw out your peers. You made steady strides developing your study skills, critical thinking, and writing in general. Recently, you've taken greater risks in your writing, and as a result, your expression has improved consistently and considerably. Outside the classroom, you were involved in the FCA. A gifted athlete, you earned the Coach's Cup for teamwork and leadership while excelling both in varsity soccer and varsity lacrosse. As captain of the varsity lacrosse team, you led with distinction, earning both team and all-conference honors. Next year, Matt will attend the University of Maryland and play lacrosse. Congratulations.
Eric Claude Hill, Jr.
EJ came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. A wonderfully intelligent and level-headed young man, you possess a gentle yet strong presence that serves you well both in academics and extracurriculars. You have high expectations for yourself, and though you've consistently achieved at high levels, you always strive to do better. Fully ensconced into the social and academic fabric of the school, you maintain your individuality and personal honor, serving as a member of the school's honor board, while also making important contributions to the Black Student Union and Laker Buddies. You played varsity baseball and captained the varsity wrestling team, earning team honors while competing at the highest levels regionally and nationally. Reflecting your high degree of character, you were awarded the school-wide recognition of the Jack Williams Award for Sportsmanship at the conclusion of the athletic seasons. All of this while being known as the senior with the best and quickest laugh. Next year, EJ will attend James Madison University.
Eli Patterson Holder.
Eli came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade, and many consider him the Rafael Nadal of Boys Latin, captain of the 4-time MIA championship tennis team. While you possess his intensity, you also embody tenacity and humility. As you reflected at Honors Convocation this fall on your complicated relationship with tennis, you spoke about the lessons the game taught you regarding honor and personal discipline. Moments later, you were awarded the first Mitch Casper Award. You are remarkably sensitive, and if something is off, you use your considerable influence subtly to lift up others. It's seen as chair of the honor board, a Laker buddy, or as a student director of the senior retreat. Quiet and unassuming, you consistently extend yourself for the benefit of the community, and your selfless service to others has won you the respect of teachers and peers alike, as reflected both in the Jack Williams Award for Sportsmanship and in the Commencement Awards this morning. Not only is it hard to imagine BL tennis without you, it's hard to imagine our school without you, Eli. Next year, Eli will attend the University of Richmond. Congratulations. Don't get caught in the way.
Andrew Logan Hollins.
Logan has been with us since the beginning. Your kindergarten self was so convinced that Boys Latin was the place for you that you lobbied for immediate entry even though it was the middle of the year. Your unrelenting persistence prevailed beginning just days later, showing us the early signs of your inclination towards advocacy and how to spot talent. Later in lower school, you approached a group of teachers with a full scouting report of what an all-teacher football team might look like, including a rotation of substitutes. I think there are still some hurt feelings for who's on the bench. In 7th grade, you established yourself as the only general manager in the history of middle school football, introducing yourself in that self-proclaimed role to opposing coaches in the first play day of the season. Logan, you are one of the hardest working and most dedicated students we've encountered. You succeeded in a rigorous course load, displaying your zest for questions and sharing opinions. You were elected student body officer, did award-winning work in the theater, and have led record-setting toy drives and powerful activities through the Jewish Awareness Club. You have a wonderful sense of yourself, and that awareness, coupled with your great sense of humor, has fostered a welcoming culture among your class and will continue after your days. Logan will attend Syracuse University next year.
William Andrew Holmgren.
Excuse me. You got me all choked up. Will came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Will came to Boys Latin, and that's much better. Will came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Well liked by your peers, you're a good friend who brings positive energy to the classroom and the community. Faculty have commented that you are enthusiastic and hardworking, leading with your great smile and jovial attitude that puts others at ease and brings good vibes to the classroom. In your senior speech, you provided insight to your character as you discussed the meaningful impact that coaching and mentoring has had as you mentored younger students. Academically, you've done well across all disciplines. You're a diligent student whose classroom presentations are well-researched and engaging, and your projects are even better. You had a perfectly constructed and decorated space shuttle replica that included engine lights and a payload double door operated by a servo motor. Your writing has steadily improved, with your work becoming increasingly clear and succinctly insightful. You were involved in the FCA, Investment Society, Laker Buddies, and the Michelin Men. You also played varsity baseball and varsity volleyball, bringing sizzling energy and outstanding effort to the court, winning team honors for leadership. Will attend Fordham University in the fall. Congratulations.
Nathaniel Baines Hobson.
Nate has been with us since the beginning, distinguishing himself as a little chatty in his early days, but always a good and faithful friend. You have an uncommon passion for new ideas which quickly become new pursuits, whether it's shopping on Facebook Marketplace for a boat you have no intention of buying, to researching which new mud tires you need for your Jeep, to starting your lawn mowing business. You treat every new endeavor like it's the most important thing in your life. This kind of wide-eyed enthusiasm is infectious and it'll serve you well in life. Open to growth and unafraid to meet challenges, you're a valued classroom contributor with a knack for asking questions that illuminate the material and extend the discussions. Testament to your wide array of interests, you participated in a variety of activities from mountain biking to golf to the Michelin Men's ski, yoga, and pickleball clubs and the inaugural clay target team. You also participated in the FCA and made important contributions as a leader of the One Love Club. Next year, Nate will attend the University of Tampa and pursue the Marine training through the ROTC program. Congratulations.
Francis James Joseph Johnston.
Frankie has also been with us since the beginning. Your joy in participating in the life of the community and the life of the school is evident. You are a leader of the Scrabble and chess clubs while also participating on the math team and as part of the tennis program, both as a player and manager. You're an ambitious and engaging student whose passions know no boundaries. When AP U.S. History wasn't enough for you, you'd often drop into multiple sections of honors U.S. History just for a second and third helping. When the latest version of Attack on Titan appears, or if Roman Reigns or some other professional wrestler has recently impressed you, the world knows it. Peers and faculty delight in your gregarious nature, and they appreciate the extraordinary personal and health challenges that you have faced and overcome, as you detailed in your moving senior speech. Without question, your optimism and perseverance in the face of such adversity has earned you the respect of the school, noted in your winning the Jennifer Brock Award at the Honors Assembly. Next year, Frankie will attend the University of Maryland. Congratulations.
Next, I invite the trustee and past president of the Board of Trustees, Frank Jones, class of 77, to come forward and present Diploma to Frank Shriver Jones III.
Jake has been with us since the 9th grade. Genuinely thoughtful and caring, you're an outstanding student who leads with high character. Your wisdom and selflessness have earned the respect of students and faculty alike and made you a natural choice to serve as a student leader of the senior retreat. Your involvement in the life of the community extended to the Investment Society, Michelin Men, and the One Love Club. You also played varsity squash and varsity tennis, serving as captain this year. You've also dazzled us over the years with your legendary Rubik's Cube solving skills and your gravity-defying ability to use a backpack that could never zip, yet somehow never spilled anything. You're a talented and highly motivated student whose strong work ethic and innate curiosity has yielded great results, leading to a variety of departmental honors over the years and putting you on pace for national advanced placement recognition. In the end, you've taken advantage of every possible aspect of Boys Latin, and you've made us a better place. Next year, Jake will attend Wake Forest University. Congratulations.
Cooper William Knob.
Cooper came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Though you may come across as reserved at first, it's clear how much your peers and your teachers deeply value your classroom contributions and respect your mature and thoughtful leadership. Bright and even-tempered, you are impeccably well organized, and testament to your significant personal discipline, you've excelled in increasingly rigorous coursework throughout the upper school. Quietly attentive and focused, you display a genuine interest in a wide range of content areas, and you find the right moments to make great connections in class discussions. You jumped headfirst into our community, lending strong musicianship and a high level of musical knowledge to the jazz ensemble. You also served as a valued and sought-after Laker buddy in the lower school. You played soccer, varsity baseball, and captained the varsity squash team, earning the MVP award along with all conference honors. Next year, Cooper will attend Dickinson College. Congratulations.
Sean Vincent Corin.
Sean came to Boys Latin in the lower school. As you detailed in your award-winning senior speech, you've had to contend with profound loss at an all too early age while you were in middle school. Over time, and with the love, help, and support of family, friends, and key faculty members, you've grappled with and processed your grief over the loss of your mother, whom you reflected was the most influential person in your life. Through that hard work and introspection, you've both matured greatly and found purpose academically. And our community celebrates you, your wit, and your enthusiasm. You developed good habits, and especially over the past couple years, you found even more success. Through all of this, you were engaged in the community through the pickleball and spirit clubs, but your biggest passion is ice hockey. You played varsity ice hockey in addition to your significant commitment to club hockey outside of school. Sean, we are so proud of the good young man with the great big heart that you have grown to be. Next year, Sean will attend West Virginia University.
Charles Lawrence Christoph.
Charlie came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. You're a cheerful and kind young man with an ever-present smile and a willingness to help in any way possible. Faculty have commented on your significant growth through the upper school. You've developed as a curious and creative thinker. The wheels turn as you ponder how to solve abstract questions with real-world solutions. In addition to working outside of school, you've been involved in the One Love Club and served as a leader of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, while also playing golf and varsity volleyball. Most of all, faculty and peers alike have great respect for your determination to meet any challenge and your desire to help any friend. A wonderful conversationalist, you are a trusted and valuable confidant to many, and you have the ability to brighten anyone's day with your one-of-a-kind sense of humor and your deep care and concern for others. Next year, Charlie will study marine biology at the College of Charleston. Congratulations. Coming from that side.
We've made it to the other side. Maximilian Robert Ladenson.
Max also came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. Faculty have reflected that you are wise, a clear thinker, and intrinsically motivated, a natural scholar. You care about the work that you do as you seek to fully understand concepts presented. But it's your work ethic that distinguishes you. You move methodically through problems, diligently analyze your work, and then look to catch your mistakes or refine your argument. In all of this, you are wildly curious and thoughtfully skeptical, all leading to departmental honors in English at the Upper School Honors Assembly. Some have even referred to you as a legend, whether that legendary status is in the student sections, playing blammo, or in describing the details of fishing trips or shoe football league. You've been involved in the full life of the school, from the FCA and Investment Society to the math team and Michelin Men. You also captained the varsity wrestling team, winning Most Improved Honors this year. Next year, Max will attend the University of Maryland. Congratulations.
Benjamin J.B. Laupert.
Benny came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade, recognized with the Woodward Cup for outstanding effort in 3 varsity sports. He played varsity football, varsity lacrosse, and captained the varsity wrestling team. Coaches cherish your grit and your toughness, suggesting that you never take off a play, let alone a practice. That outstanding work ethic transferred to academics as well. You bring positive energy and great focus to the classroom. You process and synthesize information well as you connect abstract concepts with concrete examples and solutions. Your written work is clear and cohesive, and you lend your conscience and maturity to class discussions. You were involved in FCA, served as a Laker buddy, and took on a leadership role in the One Love Club. In the end, Benny, your legacy is defined by the man that you are, modeling our very motto and values of courage, integrity, and compassion. You are incredibly empathetic, and you lead with your huge heart and your warm, generous spirit. Next year, Benny will attend Virginia Tech University.
Robert Walter Locke.
Robert also came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. You're a quiet and thoughtful student. When you speak, others listen intently, frequently with a chuckle as the result of your good humor and sharp wit. As you became more and more at home with the community, you engaged in a variety of pursuits. You played squash in the upper school, and you've been involved in the art club, FCA, Dungeons and Dragons, and Games Club. You've built a reputation as an insightful scholar. Faculty members value your studious and diligent manner and have commented that you display a laser-like focus on material, applying a high degree of critical thinking and analysis. You approach your art with maturity and responsibility, consistently demonstrating your substantial artistic skills. You've taken a keen interest in computer science, applying your strong problem-solving skills effectively to tackle programming tasks with creativity and innovation. It's no surprise, then, that you plan to study cybersecurity next year at Stevenson University. Congratulations.
Sevi John Lombardo.
Sevi came to Boys Latin in middle school. Your advisor reflected that often when people think of you, they think of the intense competitor or the fun-loving friend who helps make others laugh. But in advisory, you've been a real leader, incredibly introspective and serious about challenging interpersonal and moral questions. You're a good student who comes to class prepared and ready to tackle new concepts. Faculty appreciate your independence, focus, and productivity. They note that you work well with your peers, always eager to ask or answer questions. You've been involved in the FCA, hip-hop, and One Love clubs, and the Investment Society. You love to compete, and you did so playing lacrosse along with varsity soccer and varsity wrestling, where you earned MVP honors and qualified for regional and national prep wrestling championships. You love to work with your hands. Over the summers, you pursued a job with a plumber's apprentice. You hope one day to own your own business and plan to study business and entrepreneurship. Next year, Sevi will attend Texas Tech University. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Charlie Benjamin London.
Charlie came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. Valedictorian, class officer, student body president, senior retreat leader, co-founder of the Investment Society, and apparently assistant librarian. It was a role that you claimed for yourself in 9th grade, which happened to be a perfect outlet for your earnest and serious ways and your biting sense of humor. I don't think anything delighted you more than taking this self-appointed responsibility so seriously, particularly because it meant that you could unabashedly reprimand your friends for being too loud or a couple of faculty members for being too chatty and distracting. You're widely respected by your peers and beloved by your teachers. You have a stellar academic record, including all sorts of departmental honors. You have an impressive resume of extracurricular activities, which includes leadership of the math team, Jewish Awareness, and One Love clubs. You contributed as a 3-sport varsity athlete in soccer, basketball, and captaining the tennis team for 3 years, winning the Spirit Award twice. But what really makes you most impressive is that without calling attention to yourself, you always try to do the right thing, and you do so with warmth and brilliance. Your college search process led you to being nominated to become a Morehead Cain Scholar, and after an exhaustive process, you were named one of only 75 recipients of this most prestigious educational opportunity worldwide. And next year, Charlie will attend the University of North Carolina as a Morehead Cain Scholar. Congratulations.
Johannes George Matthews.
Johan came to Boys Latin in the middle school. Faculty have reflected that you are a true Renaissance man. Actually, we just wonder, is there anything you can't do or haven't done? You played badminton and tennis in the upper school. You participated in the robotics program and have led the book club, the chess club, and the math club, while also participating in the Michelin Men, Model UN, upper school peer tutors, and Scrabble clubs. You earned your Eagle Scout, won an Albright Fellowship, and served as a research analyst at Loyola University of Maryland. You are a talented Packard Award-winning musician, an advanced-level pianist, and National Young Arts Jazz applicant on saxophone, while you also worked in the theater arts program and sang in the chorus. And then there's the classroom. Brilliant and beyond inquisitive, you've excelled in the most demanding courses we have to offer, on your way to being named a National Advanced Placement Scholar with superior performance across a heavy load of AP classes. Earning departmental honors in math and science, you're a dynamic thinker, an exceptional problem solver. Next year, you will study industrial engineering at Northwestern University. Congratulations.
William Keegan McClure.
Keegan came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. You've extended yourself academically, reflecting your strong personal habits and discipline. You stand out for your character as a kind, conscientious, and thoughtful young man. You're not afraid to lock in, and you love to get hyped, whether competing with or leading your peers. It's also seen in a myriad of ways, from serving as leader of the senior retreat to your contributions as a 3-sport varsity athlete, wrestling, playing lacrosse, and running cross country, for which you earned team honors. You founded the yoga club and have been an extraordinary leader of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, for which you were recognized with citywide honors and scholarship. You were also involved in the One Love and Book Club, served as a Laker buddy, and participated in the Investment Society. Together with your partner, Ruby, your portfolio in the Maryland Council on Economic Education year-long stock market game came in first place across all competitors, and we look forward to your management of the school's endowment someday. In the meantime, as you considered your next steps, you continue to be drawn to serve others, and as a result, you've chosen to enlist in the United States Air Force and pursue special training in special warfare. Congratulations.
Tyler D. McCullough.
Tyler came to Boys Latin in the upper school. You've worked diligently through the transition to adapt to this new environment, bringing your serious and straightforward approach to developing good habits and advocating for yourself. Faculty have described you as unflappable and focused, and they've reflected that you particularly improved as a reader and a writer. Dedicated and self-reflective, you're guided by a strong moral compass in everything that you do. You served as a mentor to younger members of the Black Student Union and as a student planner and facilitator for the Baltimore Student Diversity Leadership Conference, presenting a workshop on conducting challenging conversations. You played varsity football throughout your time here, and that passion has influenced your college search. Next year, Tyler will study cybersecurity and play football at Stevenson University. Congratulations.
Kobe Edward Myers.
Kobe came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. You possess a unique combination of resilience, grit, and perseverance. You've worked hard to be successful in the classroom. Over time, you've come to improve your habits with your sustained effort and have met the many challenges that you faced. You developed a greater attention to detail and learned to seek out others for clarification and for help. You love football and you played on the varsity squad in your time in the upper school. Sharing your passion for cooking, you delighted other members of the Michelin Men with your culinary creations, and you've been involved in the Black Student Union. Your soft-spoken nature belies a deep compassion and dedication to understanding and supporting others, and you've demonstrated a commitment to making positive change. Next year, Kobe will attend Morgan State University. Congratulations.
Bryce T. Noel Fox.
Bryce came to Boys Latin in the upper school. You're a smart, engaged, and focused student who's a kind and authentic young man. Your advisor reflected that what you see is what you get. You know yourself, and you're unafraid to be yourself. A caring and generous person who says volumes in his characteristic, soft-spoken way. You display a high level of maturity. Your supportive attitude and commitment to both your own work and the success of others makes you a valuable member of every class. You're participating in the Black Student Union, and we all know that your first love is baseball. You played competitively outside of school while starting in center field for the varsity team. In fact, your love of baseball is so strong that you've umpired youth baseball for years. You've even taken your skills into the digital world, competing and winning online baseball video game tournaments. Next year, Bryce will pursue exercise science at Towson University.
Matthew Stephen Overholt.
Matthew came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. You're a funny and passionate young man who finds great joy in areas of greatest interest. You've come to understand the relationship between preparation and execution, and you bring to the classroom a high level of energy which you've learned to channel into the work at hand. And despite all the growth and maturity that we've seen, we appreciate that occasionally you still practice your golf swing in class. Over time, you've been involved in the FCA, One Love Club, and Investment Society. While you played volleyball and basketball in the upper school, you have found and been smitten with golf, and with great results. No one crushes a ball further than you, and I swear there's one that's still in orbit somewhere over Caves Valley that you drove at the championship last month. You captained the golf team to its 3rd championship in 3 years, winning all conference honors along the way. And you'll continue to pursue that passion, attending Alvernia University in Pennsylvania in the fall, tearing up the fairways and lighting up the greens for the Golden Wolves. Congratulations.
Julian Faulkner Pipkin.
Julian came to Boys Latin in the middle school. Your wit and good humor add to class discussions and extends to your written work as well. Faculty have reflected that you're a gifted writer who's not easily swayed by the people around him. You're not afraid to take risks, and you made the bold choice to publicly support the school's new phone policy with your first major writing assignment in journalism appearing in the Inkwell this fall. You were involved in the FCA, Investment Society, and Spirit Clubs, and you've shared your passions for cooking and the outdoors with us, a fishing and water sports legend, according to your advisor. You played varsity football as well. In the end, we've most benefited from the young man you are, acknowledged at the conclusion of 9th grade, and you're being awarded the Zach DeGrosse Award for that member of the class who embodies Zach's qualities of compassion, perseverance, and dedication, qualities that we have seen and benefited from throughout your time here. Next year, Julian will attend Flagler College. Congratulations.
David Bernard Pridgeon III.
David has been with us since the beginning. Lower school faculty recall you stood out for your kindness and your sense of responsibility. You brought a sense of calm and maturity to a crowd that could be, well, anything but mature. And certainly that same spirit has continued through the middle and upper schools. You know yourself well, and you ensure that what you say is what you do, the very definition of integrity. Faculty appreciate your inquisitive nature that reflects an open-mindedness to others and to the world around you. You've been a leader in the music room since middle school, lending your keen ear and wonderful voice to our chorus. You were involved in the FCA and served as a Laker buddy and leader of the Black Student Union, serving as a representative and leader at the Regional Student Diversity Leadership Conference throughout each of your 4 years in the upper school. You made great contributions to the basketball program, overcoming adversity with a knee injury that sidelined you during sophomore year. You led the team as a senior captain and will continue to play in the fall at Stevenson University. Congratulations.
Peter Coltrane Quinn.
Peter came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Influenced by your broad travel, love of arranging music, and devotion to indie films, you possess an intense curiosity about the world and an open mind to what's possible. Combined with your natural intelligence and a strong work ethic, you make the classroom experience come to life for students and faculty alike. You attack academic challenges with aplomb. Your mature approach to your studies helps to set the tone for your classmates and is acknowledged in the departmental honors you've won. You've been involved fully in the life of the school, playing baseball, serving as the varsity team manager this spring, bedecked in your spectacular maroon tracksuit. You also played varsity squash and varsity volleyball, earning MVP honors. You participated in the Investment Society, Jewish Awareness Club, and the Model UN, and you led the Michelin Men, our culinary and cooking club, though noticeably, I never received an invitation. Next year, Peter will attend Fordham University.
Max Leo Ryder.
Max came to Boys Latin in the lower school, and since your first days here, you've immersed yourself in this community. You played football, and drawing from that experience, you brought match day face paint and a fiery spirit to the varsity tennis team, leading to championships and all-conference honors. You've been involved with the FCA, Investment Society, Jewish Awareness Club, to Michelin Men, and the Spirit Club, which you've led this year. If only the Orioles had an influencer like you who could rally the fan base with theme day attire and even help choose where they'd sit. The truth is that you do influence the life of the classroom in our school. Your contributions to discussions are always thoughtful and insightful as you think deeply about the material and grapple with its significance. You're fully engaged, wanting to discuss a variety of topics and always willing to hear others out. You've modeled, too, what honesty and vulnerability look like as you shared in your extraordinarily powerful senior speech. Next year, Max will attend High Point University. Congratulations.
Ridgely Cooper Ritter.
Rich came to Boys Latin in the lower school, much to the delight of your grandfather, honorary alumnus Ridge Warfield, former teacher and coach here. Boy, would he have loved to have coached you. Your laid-back and easygoing manner belies the intense and ambitious scholar-athlete who is incredibly focused on goals both in and out of the classroom. You lock in during lessons and are driven to master concepts. No one gets as excited as you when simplifying rational expressions after factoring. You've been involved in the FCA, chess and yoga clubs, math team, and investment society. Winning the Coaches Cup for teamwork and leadership, you're a talented and driven athlete playing basketball, captaining the varsity lacrosse team, and captaining the varsity football team during both junior and senior seasons. You've won team awards in lacrosse and football and have also won all conference honors in football. You've applied tremendous discipline in developing as a long snapper, and those efforts have paid off with the opportunity to play at the Division I level. Next year, Ridge will attend Lehigh University and play football. Congratulations.
Evan Joseph Rosen.
Evan has been with us since the beginning. Your earnest ways were evident early on. Lower school faculty recall how when you ran for student council, you'd practice your speech with emphasis on certain words and certain hand gestures, looking very much like a candidate for public office. We'll all vote for you someday, Evan. Sincere and authentic, you were an important voice on the honor board, and you've developed into an extraordinary student and curious scholar. You're ambitious, conscientious, and self-disciplined, excelling in demanding courses which earned you honors in history. You excelled as a three-sport varsity athlete in volleyball, squash, and tennis, captaining the varsity tennis team, earning all conference honors, an individual championship, and being named team MVP. Your faith is important to you, serving as a member of the Jewish Awareness Club, as a student board member of the Jewish Connections Network, and as a Dillard Teen Fellow, part of a global network of Jewish leaders. You were involved in the Model UN and the Michelin Men, and co-founded the Investment Society. That interest influenced your college search, and you'll attend Penn State in the fall, majoring in finance. Congratulations.
Tristan Francois Ruby.
Tristan came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Adding breadth and sophistication to the class of 2025, you brought diverse experiences and worldliness, having come to the United States from France during elementary school. As you described in your senior speech, the transition left you puzzled at times, observing odd ways in which Americans behave, dress, and interact. Faculty respect your determination and appreciate your intellectual creativity in solving problems. Friendly and open, you love joining the first graders for recess and have been involved in the FCA, yoga, and One Love clubs. You also played golf and ran varsity cross country. You have a real interest in finance, participating in the Investment Society, serving as an intern at T. Rowe Price, and most notably winning with McClure first place high school team in the Maryland Council on Economic Education's year-long stock market game. As you consider your future in international business, Tristan will attend Concordia University in Montreal in the fall. Congratulations.
Kieran Joseph Schwab.
Kieran came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. The youngest of three, you spoke meaningfully about the importance of family in your senior speech, particularly your grandfather and the connection to your name. As the youngest child, you like to know what's going on. The more details, the better. Faculty describe you as a diligent, thoughtful, and sincere young man. You bring an unmatched level of creativity and enthusiasm to your work. You love the opportunity to work with your hands and apply your learning, whether it's building a better mousetrap car or designing a new creative spread for the yearbook. Most of all, you care deeply about the quality of your work. You were involved in the Investment Society, Laker Buddies, Jewish Awareness, and One Love clubs, and you founded the Pickleball Club. You brought your grit and determination to the wrestling program and to the varsity lacrosse team, earning the respect of your teammates and coaches. Next year, Kieran will attend the University of Tampa. Congratulations.
Peter Severiano Senna.
Sevi came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Faculty have commented that you have a lot to offer. You're a good listener and you demonstrate thoughtfulness and consideration for others. Your advisor reflected that you can always be counted on to bring a positive attitude. If your classmates are complaining about something, you're quietly able to move the group dynamic in a different and more productive direction. You've worked diligently to develop academic self-confidence, and you consistently show a willingness to think critically about your work. Like a modern philosopher, you're always deliberating ideals and norms, and you're always ready to tackle new material and take the initiative to seek greater understanding. You played tennis early on, you were involved in the Puerto Rico service trip, the Tech Club mock trial, and the Model UN. You have a passion for robotics, and you contributed significantly to the team's success. Next year, Sevi will attend Penn State University. Congratulations.
Karsten Aaron Shepard.
Karsten came to Boys Latin in the upper school. You possess a wonderful adaptability that is demonstrated in your gentle and reflective ways. While you might be quiet and reserved, you're constantly soaking it all in, observing carefully and making great connections. As you shared in your senior speech, you moved from rural Maryland to different places in Florida, and then here to Boys Latin as part of our residential life program to finish your last years of high school. As a result, you've learned to make home not a place, but instead an extension of the rich and rewarding relationships that you form. Faculty have reflected that your academic presence is quietly powerful. A Dean's List student, you're a deep thinker who takes great pride in your work and is consistently well prepared. Moreover, you're always willing to help another student understand a difficult concept or solve a complex problem. You were involved in the FCA and Pickleball Club, and you played varsity ice hockey, winning this year's Unsung Hero Award. You also played varsity lacrosse, which featured prominently in your college search, and next year, Carson will attend Queens University in North Carolina and play lacrosse. Congratulations.
Blake Spencer Shoemate.
Blake has been with us since the beginning. Since your first days here, you've impressed faculty with your keen ability to listen and with your generous spirit. You're a great friend to others, providing incredibly thoughtful comments and support while finding joy whenever possible. You have a natural charisma that endears yourself to your teachers, and you possess an agile mind and a sharp wit. Your diligence and self-discipline have led to great results, including putting you on a path for national advanced placement recognition. Your strength in math and science translated to the contributions you've made as part of the robotics program. You played varsity soccer and you captained the varsity baseball team, winning team honors in both sports along with the school-wide Unsung Hero Award. You participated as a peer tutor in the One Love Club, the Model UN, Michelin Men, and Investment Society, along with competing on the math team. You led the book club, the yoga club, and the Jewish Awareness Club. Your efforts for planning Holocaust Remembrance Day, sharing with us your grandmother and her story as a Holocaust survivor were incredibly powerful. Next year, Blake will attend Lehigh University. Congratulations.
Aiden Gary Silverman.
Aiden came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. Faculty have commented that you are relentlessly positive and you care deeply about our school and our community. You do so without concern for recognition, like taking it upon yourself to edit the class of 2025's Instagram page. Affable and earnest, you developed into a focus-driven student who brings his best to school each and every day. You display a willingness to learn, and you share your knowledge in patient, kind, and respectful ways, elevating the culture of any classroom. You served as editor of the Inkwell, a perfect fit as a natural storyteller. You were involved in the Jewish Awareness, One Love, Pickleball, and Yoga clubs, along with the Investment Society. You were a stalwart in the Game Day Club, providing commentary on BL basketball and the occasional cameo during lacrosse games. You also played lacrosse and later varsity golf. Coaches commented that apart from your fixation on the all-gray uniforms, you were the most valuable member of the golf team regardless of play because of your spirit. You hope to intern at a private equity firm to learn about the industry, and you'll study finance next year at Indiana University. Congratulations.
Ryan Gregory Simmons.
Ryan came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. Faculty have reflected that whether it's your deep knowledge of rock climbing and tales of your divisional competitions, your love of the Grateful Dead, or your impeccable taste in sweaters, you, Ryan, are just plain cool. You're the most popular employee at Greenfield's nursery, meeting everyone with a smile and a plant recommendation. Your generous spirit and your dry and smart sense of humor makes everyone around you better, even when that humor comes through in a 6-month fight to have your article, Why the Ocean is the World's Biggest Bowl of Soup, published in the Inkwell. You have an original way of looking at the world. You read carefully, form strong opinions, and offer insightful comments to share about the text, which led you to being awarded the Beaudagenet Love of Literature Award. You've been involved in the Film Society, art, Scrabble, and yoga clubs. You ran cross-country throughout your years, winning the Unsung Hero Award for your dedication to the team, even with an injury that prevented you from running each year. Next year, Ryan will study engineering at the University of Vermont. Congratulations.
Parker Andrew Sloboda.
Parker has been with us since the beginning, and lower school faculty recall just how endearing it was to watch you and your lower school science teacher father walk into Earhart Hall together, particularly with your matching hair, making it even cuter. Your advisor reflected that most days begin with you coming into advisory proclaiming some kind of news that you were eager to share. The most memorable? One morning this fall, you nearly kicked in his classroom door because you were just so excited to ask him, "Did you hear? New Mozart music just dropped." You have an incredibly sophisticated sense of humor, a keen awareness of current events, and an enthusiasm for discussion which makes you a joy to teach. You've combined your quiet yet confident demeanor with a strong work ethic, resulting in a regular spot on the Dean's Lister Honor Roll. You have a broad interest in the world around you, and when you aren't rebuilding cars, you've been involved in mountain biking, the art club, and the Investment Society. Next year, Parker will attend James Madison University. Congratulations.
Tyler Jackson Slowakowski.
Tyler's also been with us since the beginning. From your first days here, you've distinguished yourself as always friendly and always ready for a conversation. You're quick to point out how grateful you are for your friendships and the connections with others and with this community. You're a good student who wears his heart on his sleeve. You have big thoughts and you share them astutely in extended conversations with one and all. You were a member of the inaugural Clay Target team and participated in FCA. You also founded and led the art club, an extension of your greatest passion, except for your practically encyclopedic knowledge of cars. You have a serious talent for painting and drawing, and your creative ability knows no bounds. You were determined to make the most of the Cross Keys gift box this year, and you worked tirelessly to lead club members in its preparation and execution, resulting in a wonderful finished product and third-place overall finish. You'll attend the College of Charleston in the fall, studying both art and psychology. Congratulations.
Spencer Monroe Steinmetz.
Spencer came to Boys Latin in the lower school. Faculty have reflected that some march to the beat of their own drummer, while you, Spencer, are a one-man band. Faculty have commented that Monday morning classes often begin with you asking, hey, did you eat anything new this weekend? This being the gateway for you describing in great detail the latest unique dish you cooked or enjoyed. You're incredibly gentle and inviting when working with younger students, and that openness extends to your curiosity about the world at large, having led you to volunteer in Costa Rica, Fiji, Ghana, and Panama. You founded and led the Hip Hop Club and participated in Laker Buddies, the Jewish Awareness Club, and the school's diversity efforts. You played tennis, basketball, and badminton, serving as the team's captain this spring. You've sung in the chorus, taken on leadership of your section, and there's little doubt that your personal highlight, and perhaps ours, was your singing of the national anthem this winter for the varsity basketball team. Most of all, Spencer, we know you as an incredibly genuine and good-hearted student and better young man. Next year, Spencer will attend Drexel University. Congratulations.
O'Connor Marshall Stevenson.
Marshall came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. A low-key, affable young man, you're comfortable in your own skin, which gives you a quiet self-confidence to always be yourself. You're mature beyond your years, and your heart is seemingly bottomless, a well of concern for others with a willingness to provide help and support. You've worked hard in school, culminating in a rigorous senior schedule of honors and AP classes. Faculty appreciate your quick study, possessing an innate intellectual curiosity and a wealth of knowledge, which, coupled with your outstanding work ethic, makes you a leader by example for your peers. You've been deeply involved in the life of the school, from the FCA, Laker Buddies, and the Michelin Men to the One Love, Yoga, and Spirit Clubs. You captained the varsity volleyball team, earning team honors, and played varsity lacrosse. You also played field hockey competitively outside of school. Next year, Marshall will attend Iona University and play lacrosse. Congratulations.
Jonah Gabriel Stockton.
Jonah came to Boys Latin in the 6th grade. Faculty have reflected that you're like a low-key but extremely intense version of the Energizer Bunny. You will not stop until you've reached mastery, and then you'll pause to make sure that you can lift up your friends. Reflecting the high esteem in which you're held, you were selected as a junior to serve as a leader of the senior retreat. You're driven in the classroom, a tenacious learner whose work ethic and preparation has led to outstanding results, including national AP recognition, state merit scholastic honors, and Sons of the American Revolution Award at the Honors Assembly. You've been a leader of the Michelin Men and involved in the math team, FCA, Laker Buddies, One Love, pickleball, and yoga clubs. You played varsity volleyball, winning team honors, and captained the varsity baseball team, earning all conference honors. You're a talented and selfless athlete who won the Coaches Cup for teamwork and leadership this year. Next year, Jonah will attend the United States Coast Guard Academy and will also play baseball. Congratulations.
Chad Thomas Taylor.
Chad came to Boys Latin in the lower school. Witty and perhaps a little mischievous, you often get a laugh from your peers and from your teachers. But you don't take yourself too seriously, and make no mistake, you are guided by a strong moral compass and abiding sense of social responsibility. You were involved in the Jewish Awareness Club, the Investment Society, and the Michelin Men. You won the Theater Arts Award for your outstanding contributions building sets and running the lights and sound for productions in the Sheridan studio. Faculty respect that you're an insightful thinker and you're serious about the art of movie making. Leader of our Film Society, you are perhaps the most serious cinephile our school has ever seen. You are a voracious viewer of film from every era and any genre. You'll happily discuss the complete works of Stanley Kubrick or Martin Scorsese. This passion led you to UCLA for a summer program in filmmaking, and it drove your college search. Next year, Chad will attend Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles to study film and television production. Congratulations.
Xavier Christian Thomas.
Xavier came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. You're a leader who consistently strives to lift others, giving voice to those who may not be able to advocate for themselves. You were elected a student body officer and selected as the leader of the senior retreat. You spearheaded the revival of Boys Latin's participation in the Polar Bear Plunge, raising record dollars while leading peers into the icy Chesapeake Bay. You played football and baseball. You led the efforts of the Community Service Club and participated in the FCA. You led the Black Student Union, serving as a student facilitator of the Student Diversity Leadership Conference. And you've done all this while working significant hours at a job outside of school. Academically, you approach challenges with creativity and determination. You take risks, get involved, and ask questions, all signs of someone who is invested in his learning. Winning the Legacy Award this spring, you lead with your heart and you lead with high character, traits that bring out the best in all of us and have made our community that much better. Next year, Xavier will attend Salisbury University and pursue political science.
Aiden Edgar Thomas.
Aiden came to Boys Latin in the lower school. We love your dry sense of humor that's been evident since your first days here. While you might be quiet and unassuming, you have a lot to say. Your understated demeanor belies your deep thinking ability to distill ideas to their essence. You don't need extra words and small talk to gain the respect of your teachers or your classmates. You've shown great progress over the years, culminating in a demanding senior year schedule that included 5 advanced placement classes. You're a good reader and writer. You're able to make subtle connections across the material. Faculty see that you're able to grasp complex principles and apply them in a variety of innovative ways, particularly in computer science, showcasing both your creativity and technical skills. In the upper school, you played lacrosse and soccer, and you've also participated in the math team, the Investment Society, and the FCA. You've also worked various jobs outside of school where your experiences have broadened your perspective. Next year, Aiden will attend Auburn University.
Samuel Lewis Tower.
Sam came to Boys Latin in 6th grade. Faculty have commented that you're smart and straightforward. You're guided by a strong moral compass. You do not look for praise for doing the right thing. You just typically do all the little things right, and as a result, the big things take care of themselves. You have an excellent work ethic and take an active role in class discussions. You're always willing to revise your work, fill in gaps, and go deeper, and then applying that new knowledge or better developed skill to the next task at hand. Succeeding in a highly demanding course load, you're on track for National Advanced Placement Honors. This is a far cry from where you were as part of the dynamic egg toss team of No Homework Study Hall All-Stars back in 6th grade. You've served as a Laker buddy and participated in the bowling, One Love, and yoga clubs. You wrestled, managed the varsity soccer team, and played varsity lacrosse. Next year, Sam will attend the University of South Carolina.
John Lee Warnock, Jr.
Lee's been with us since the beginning. You're energetic and independent-minded, and one faculty member reflected that you might be the most casually intense person that he knows, leading us to wonder, Lee, whether it's you or just the latest role that you're playing. Your commitment to theater has been amazing. 10 shows over the years, serving as student director for 2 of them, earning theater arts and student director awards. You're interested in current events, politics, and the stock market, so it's not surprising that you've excelled in the humanities, earning departmental honors in history. You have strong beliefs, and you're not shy to share those thoughts and opinions. You've been involved in the FCA and the Tech Club, and you co-founded and led the Investment Society. You've been deeply involved outside of school, earning your Eagle Scout rank and conducting more than 1,000 hours of community service, earning citations on the local, state, and congressional levels. You've served as an intern at T. Rowe Price, and your interest in finance drove your college search. Next year, Lee will attend Penn State University. Congratulations.
Brady Cullum Wazlowski.
Brady has been with us since the 6th grade. Entertaining, kind, and respectful, you're an affable and easygoing young man. As you shared in your senior speech, facing various challenges has led you to develop a deep personal focus on health, nutrition, and wellness. Faculty universally appreciate that you're a warm and curious student who certainly loves to have fun, but you also know when and how to get down to business. You're a leader among your peers. You were involved in the FCA, served as a Laker buddy and in the One Love Club, and you consistently volunteer in the lower and middle school for activities where you can mentor younger students. Who knows, Brady? Maybe you too could be head of upper school someday. You've loved every second of wearing and cheering on the maroon and white, including when you were paired with Tower in the No Homework All-Star Celebrity Egg Toss team in 6th grade. You led the rabid traveling fan base during basketball season all over Baltimore, and you made important contributions captaining the varsity soccer team and captaining the varsity lacrosse team, winning team honors. Reflecting your significant contributions in leadership, you were awarded the C. Markland Kelly Award for leadership and service to the school and to our athletic program, a fitting recognition for an outstanding legacy that you've built. Next year, Brady will attend the University of Delaware and will play lacrosse.
Ryan Michael Whittleson.
Ryan came to Boys Latin in the 9th grade. Always smiling, laughing, and positive, you're a stellar student and an even better person. Kind, earnest, and insightful, you add a great deal to the classroom and to the life of the school. While it might seem that things come easily to you, you take nothing for granted. You have an outstanding work ethic, and faculty count on you to set the right tone among your classmates, enhancing the learning for everyone. You succeeded at high levels with a regular spot on the dean's list, all while contending with a steady diet of mostly advanced placement classes. You were involved in mock trial in the Investment Society, the Math Team, and Film Society, Scrabble, Laker Buddies, and yoga clubs. You've also been a leader in the FCA. You wrestled and played futsal and varsity soccer. You loved soccer. You played it year-round outside of school as part of a club program. Interested in pursuing finance in college, you attended a pre-collegiate program in finance and investment at Columbia University, and next year, Ryan will attend Colgate University and study economics. Congratulations.
Mark Richard Windle.
Mark has been with us since the beginning, and since that time, it was clear that you are an enthusiastic student. You're extremely personable, a wonderful friend to all, and your energy is contagious. You can turn a class around in the best possible way. You've taken demanding classes through the upper school, and you consistently find ways to meet any challenge. Faculty appreciate that as you've matured and become more focused, they see in you a real desire to be the best version of yourself that you can be. You care about your classmates, you have a phenomenal sense of humor, and a knack for knowing where the line is and how not to cross it. You participated in the One Love Club and math team and played basketball. You love baseball, everything about the game, and you played it competitively year-round outside of school. You also anchored the infield at shortstop for 4 years on the varsity here. Hoping to play at the next level, Mark will attend Salisbury School in Connecticut next year prior to attending college and hopefully playing baseball collegiately. Congratulations.
Maxwell Hayden Wolpert.
Max has been with us since the beginning, and to this day, you're eager to stop by the lower school to visit your former teachers. You were involved in the Scrabble Club, played futsal and varsity soccer, making the critical save during the senior game for soccer, much to the delight of our fans and your teammates. Faculty have reflected that you're an old soul who is paradoxically young at heart, pouring energy into the things you care about. You bring flair, curiosity, and fun to all that you do. You have an imaginative and creative spirit, recognized for excellence in ceramics, and you clearly love words, imagery, and storytelling. When asked to write your own ending to a Hemingway short story about a kitten that was stuck in the rain, you digested the instructions and certainly took risks with your writing. Let's just say that it didn't end well for the cat. Your creativity is only matched by your generosity. You and Hollins organized and led what's become the annual toy drive for Mount Washington Pediatric Hospital, collecting more than 1,000 toys around the winter holidays, having a clear and significant impact in improving the lives of countless children who are facing so much. Next year, Max will attend Dickinson College. Congratulations.
Next, I invite Trustee Kim Wolf to come forward and present a diploma to her son, Mitchell John Wolf.
Mitchell has also been with us since the beginning. Mitchell, lower school faculty still rave about how you are the total package, a leader in and out of the classroom. You've achieved what so many find impossible, balancing having fun with working hard. You're focused and engaged in class, and it appears that you're enjoying every minute of it. You've earned the highest honors in the most demanding courses throughout the upper school, including State Merit Scholastic Award at Honors Convocation, and you're well on your way to National Advanced Placement recognition. You love all things BL, from lacrosse to badminton, to serving with Quinn as manager of the baseball team in your magnificent matching maroon tracksuits. You played varsity squash and varsity volleyball, and you've anchored the student sections in a particularly rabid fashion. You've been involved in the Investment Society, Jewish Awareness Club, Michelin Men Yoga Club, Model UN, and led the math team. But most of all, you're a young man who's dedicated to putting the needs of others ahead of your own. Your leadership of the food drive for the Baltimore Hunger Project is but one great example of that sacrifice and service. Next year, Mitchell will attend Boston College.
William John Zayas.
Will came to Boys Latin during the upper school. You've been described as a quiet storm. Faculty admire you for your drive and your pursuit of excellence. If you're not among the first to master a topic, you challenge yourself to do so. You possess a steady presence in the classroom. You're equal parts clever and creative while being analytical and opinionated. In video production, you've creatively produced quality, interesting content, and you initiated the morning news broadcast that will live on long after your graduation. You've been involved in the life of the school as a leader of the FCA and participating in the Michelin Men. You're the consummate scholar athlete, having an immediate impact on the varsity football team, winning the McCormick Unsung Hero Award, and on the varsity baseball team as a catcher who backstopped the team's run through the playoffs. In the end, Will, you added dimension to the class of 2025. You're a good cook, you can hang drywall, and you're one heck of a conversationalist. Next year, Will attend the University of Tennessee. Congratulations.
Wait till Will walks around. Just waiting for Will. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2025.
Please join graduates, our faculty, staff, and trustees for refreshments on the lawn in front of the Alumni House following our closing. At this point, I would invite the class of 2025 to please stand. So you guys know what to do, right? You know what to do, right? And so it has come to this last moment at which we will pause and linger, this last moment for which you have prepared over most of a lifetime now. As such, you and your school have arrived at cross paths together. Your school, as you shall leave behind these halcyon days, these hallowed halls, will quiet without your laughter, without your song, without your voice. And you, because the bonds of your relationships and the legacy of your words and deeds shall live on in spirit, handed forward to those who shall rise next, as the foundation of good works yet to come. And someday, too, it shall be your sons, and their sons, too, perhaps, who will follow in your path, who will inherit what is yours, who will walk here among us. But alas, that time is not now. That time is yet to come. So, dear friends, for a little while, goodbye. Forever great good luck, and may God bless you all of your days. Congratulations. Wait.